open field. That dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The offense lining up for a first down play. Here comes the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bradford. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man. He's loose. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls.
This offense offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. The Flames racing to the line in the hurry-up. The option look. Now the pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
And the quick shuffle pass. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Handoff from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They go to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Final play of the quarter coming. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
South Florida, 21, Liberty, 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To the air, it's Bradford. The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Flames want to pick up the tempo. On third down, going up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Has this head coach lost his mind? Does he know where the ball is on the field? He's going for it this close to his own end zone. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
What a great job by this defense. You get the third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Louisiana delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Lafayette. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Bradford. The quick out. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Fires to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, South Florida. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. To the air, it's Bradford. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Man, as a defense, your eyeballs get so big when that QB takes off and runs. And what great effort by the quarterback to lay out, but the defense does a great job getting to him, getting him on the ground, stopping him short.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Caught near the sideline, it's Smith. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Make some noise. It's third down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown Bulls.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Bradford. Release to the back. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. The Flames are in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Give to the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Yankee blue. Flip.
Back to the ground with the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
42.
Takes the handoff. It's Allchuck. Went to the running game on 3rd down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. And the Bulls are threatening in the red zone.
Razor. Green 25.
And the quick shuffle pass underneath. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking for a man, it's Bradford. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What can't you say about how dominant this guy has been each and every week? He's making a case for the Heisman Trophy. He's making a case for every major college football award. He's making a case to be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. That's now his 20th sack of the season.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
South Florida, 42, Liberty, 0.
The Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. security takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Flames moving quickly to the line.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack play.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Goes to the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The give and the run on fourth down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Flames with the 1st and 10. After run, now throw. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Bradford. Now rolling to the left. He'll pull it down, and they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Flames are flying down the field.
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy. You might get a helmet sticker for that, but you're also going to be in the ice bath after the game.
He wants to throw here on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to throw it. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on third down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
They want to just keep throwing it. Got his man. He stopped almost immediately. Didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The Flames are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Shoots it to the left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. The 40. The 20. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, USF.
Nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Nevada. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Line gets set, first down.